I've lived on the Central Coast for 8 years and I have never visited this op shop before. So I was very excited to say the least, and I could not get over how massive this op shop was and chaotic. I mean, it was the best. I love thrifting in places like this because you never know what you're going to find. And the first thing I did find was this pinstriped skirt. It was vintage and only $5. So that was a good start. I found a vintage Suzanne nightshirt but wasn't into the print. Then I found this vintage pair of trouser pants which were just gorgeous. The silhouette was so good, but upon closer inspection, you guys, there was just stains that I knew I couldn't get out. This place had just so much, so much, you guys. And a lot of it was not good, if I'm going to be honest, but they did have some good brands, and I don't think I picked up anything that was over $5. This linen pant was gorgeous by Aerie. That's an expensive label, but unfortunately not my size. The tops weren't that great. This is a vintage Events lace top. This is also another vintage piece, which I'm not familiar with, but it was also not in my size. And another vintage piece, which label I am familiar with and do love coming across, but this piece just wasn't doing it for me. And then there was this knitted polo by Dottie. I spotted this hat stand at the front of the store, which had tons of bags. So I thought I'd go have a look, even though it's not often that, I will thrift shoes and bags because I am very particular. I do need them to be in mint condition, and they also need to look contemporary. I'm not interested in labels, no matter how expensive they are, if they're dated. So yeah, there was absolutely nothing amongst all these bags for me. So then it was back to the clothing again. This is a Suzanne piece, which is a little dated for me. A Bardo little pink blazer, which again is just not contemporary. The silhouette is just not for me. I found this little set and wasn't sure whether it was PJs or not, but then I looked at the label and saw that they were Peter Alexander. Who remembers the brand Thurley? Quite expensive, and this dress is only $5. It's silk. I mean, yeah, most of it just wasn't that great. And the lovely lady behind the counter told me that today was the last day when everything was 50 cents a piece. Can you believe it, you guys? And yeah, then they would refill the floor with new stock. So I'm definitely coming back. So this was a dated Charlotte Russe piece, another dated pair of Suzanne pants. This is a vintage David Jones piece in a beautiful colour, but I'm not really into the style of this blouse and it's not in my size anyway. This top I did not mind at all. I think the colour is really pretty. The sleeve was interesting. The wrap style is quite contemporary and I love lyrics, so I wanted to try that one on. Now this skirt is so good. It's vintage. Look at the button detail at the back and at the front. I just love vintage labels, you guys, but again, just not in my size, unfortunately. So before I went to the fitting room, I did ask another sales assistant where the jackets were, and she told me that she did have some out the back and she would bring them out for me to have a look. And this is one of them. This is a polyester coat. It wasn't vintage and a little small. But this coat had no label, so it could very well be vintage. It fit me a lot better and I love the colour. The top, however, was not good, you guys. I mean, absolutely not. It didn't fit me right. The construction was just very poorly made and yeah, it just wasn't it, you guys. The skirt also was not a great fit. It was just too tight in the waist and didn't have that beautiful A-line shape on me. But I did not go home empty-handed. I took the coat and that was $5. I gotta tell you guys, that op shop made me feel so nostalgic. It reminded me of when I first started thrifting up here on the coast, when op shops were so much more humble and not set out like a boutique, and you just never knew what you were gonna find. It was all about the thrill of the hunt. That is the excitement I love to feel when I go op shopping. Although I did have so much fun, and I'm so looking forward to going back when they bring out the new stock on the floor. She told me to go back in about a month. Can't wait for that. You know, I only came away with one piece, but I had so much fun, and the one piece I got was exceptional and only $5. But before I get into the haul and the look, I just want to show you guys how a very simple outfit such as a white tee, a pair of blue jeans and sneakers can go from kind of boring to really interesting, all by adding just two things, and that is a fabulous coat. How good is this piece, you guys? Look at the details. Love it, love it. Love the contrast black buttons. It's so good. Love this lapel. It's kind of like a trench style lapel. Look at the way it cinches in at the waist and then goes out, kind of like hourglass shape. But the seam work in the back, the pockets, so good, right? But there was no label on it. No label. And I'm skeptical when I find pieces with no label, because I feel as though the label has been ripped out to kind of disguise where the coat is actually from. Like, it looks vintage, it feels great quality, but maybe it's just from, I don't know, some fast fashion brand like Forever New or something like that. And so that is what goes through my mind when I find a piece like this with no label attached. Okay, but it is fully lined. It's so good, you guys. So I'm just gonna presume that this coat is vintage. That's what I'm rolling with because it's so freaking good. And that is basically all it took to take a simple jeans, t-shirt and sneakers look into something more fabulous. One statement piece of outerwear in an unexpected color that has an amazing fit and cut and is just so theatrical, in my opinion. I love it. But if we want to take it one step further to really give this look a cool factor, let's add a cap. Ultra modern, also ties in with the contrasting black buttons and the little black detail on my sneakers. Put the bag in a position where you kind of see it, just kind of casually strung on the body, but it's peeking out of the coat. And that to me is one amazing weekend look. I love it. I've got no jewelry on. This is so good. I don't have very many long length coats, so to add this one to my collection is just outerwear is my everything. And would you believe that most of my outerwear pieces are thrifted? You are not going to find better quality outerwear pieces than you will find in the op shops, especially when they're vintage, because the fabric composition is always going to be wool, cashmere, silk. Unless you're willing to part with $500, you're not going to find anything of that quality in retail today. $500 will get you a wool blend outerwear piece, I'm telling you, from COS or something like that. I am presuming this is wool. It feels so warm. It looks like wool. I'm pretty knowledgeable when it comes to fabrics. Not sure about the hair today. It's kind of letting the outfit down a little bit. It's hair wash day tomorrow. Gone are the days where I used to thrift a plethora of vintage finds. It's so rare now, you guys. So if I find just one special piece, to me, it was well worth the hours spent scavenging, because, I mean, look at it. It's great. It's amazing. It's fabulous. I do not have a coat of this color. It's kind of like an olive green, khaki green. It will go with everything, absolutely everything. I just wanted to show you guys how a piece like this can take such a basic outfit to another level. So that is it for this haul. I'm sorry, very short and sweet. Oh my God, I am boiling. I am in the dead of summer and styling up coats and, oh gosh, it's too much. It's way too much to be wearing a coat, even with the AC on. All right, you guys, well, that was my haul. One amazing piece. Thank you so much, you guys, for hanging out. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Come and say hi over on Instagram for outfit inspo, and I will see you tomorrow for another brand new video. Bye.